Good morning, guys. First thing I want you guys to do is when you're in the classroom, I want you to comment that you're present on the post that has the videos, okay? So we have some people that have already posted that they are present. It is on the post that says video, and you comment your presence. If you're using a parent's email, make sure you to put your name. For example, from Mark, make sure you put your name so that I know who it is. If you can't watch the video, or if the video takes a little while to load, just try and wait for it to load up. Depending on your internet connection or your speed or so forth, it might take a little while to load. Alright. So we have about 12 people watching so far, and let's wait a little while to see if anybody else will be joining us. There will be times when, for some of you, the video might not load, so just be patient, wait for it to buffer. In some cases, if you miss out, if you think you miss a section of the activity, then I would say take a break, and if you want to, you can watch the video afterwards. So the whole point of me streaming this class live on YouTube is that, one, we get to talk, we get to chat here on the chat found on the left hand side. I can talk to you guys, I can answer questions, and at the same time, while I'm streaming, the video is being uploaded to YouTube at the same time. So anytime we have a class or a live session, the video will be available even afterwards. Even after I'm done and I sign out, you guys can watch the video at any time afterwards. With these videos, there's always a 10-second delay between what's being captured on my screen and on my mic, and when it reaches your device and what you hear. So sometimes you might ask a question and it might take 10 seconds or a little bit longer for the answer to actually reach the video that's being streamed. That's just because internet works that way. My content is being streamed, so it takes a few seconds to reach the servers, and then again a few seconds to reach your device. So when you ask a question, just be a little patient. I might be answering it, just wait for the answer. One good way to show you what I'm talking about is I'm gonna type something in the chat, but you get it now. However, it is until 10 seconds later you'll actually see me typing it in the video. So if you notice, the word hello was shown instantly, but it took about 10 seconds for you guys to see it being typed in the video. So just to note that. So for today I posted an assignment. It's not one that you have to upload a file or paste your Google Sheet link. It's just to enter your name, your last name, and your class. The whole point of today's video session is just to have you guys actually run the video for the first time, seeing how well the traffic looks in terms of internet traffic, seeing if you guys run into any issues, because some of you might have issues when it comes to internet connections, running the video in your device, and so forth. So today is the first day, so it's more of a trial run for all of you guys, just to get used to this, having your computer ready, having your phone ready, having your tablet ready with this stream, just waiting for me to start the live stream. For the example assignment, that's just an example, just in name, it's an example. You can submit it if you want to, but if you don't, it's okay. It was just to show you guys how all the assignments going forward is gonna look like in terms of when you're submitting it. The actual assignments that we're going to do are all going to be stored on either the Google Sheet or in Microsoft Excel. So that's where all the work is going to be done. The forms that I post as assignment day 1 or assignment day 2 is just the form that you're gonna be sending me your assignments in. The name and last name is for me to know who did the assignment, and then the link for the sheet is for those who are using Google Sheets, and the file section that says file upload. Let me bring up the form. This part here that says upload your Excel file here is for your Excel files. Alright, so just wanted to cover these things again like we did on Friday. Every time I post content during our class times, it's going to be assignment and the day which we are in contact, which today is day 1 for us, and then the video, and again the day that relates to the assignment and the day that we met. It's always going to be 2 posts. So today it's 2 posts. If we meet tomorrow, then another 2 posts for day 2. If you guys notice, I'm counting days based on how we meet. Alright, we meet on the first time today, so today is our day 1. Right, I know some of you are used to calling Monday as day 1, but I'm not going by that order, because next week Monday, if we stick to that order, it would be day 1 again, right? But then it wouldn't make sense to have video day 1 and assignment day 1 again, because we already have one that exists. So just to keep things in order, we go by days that we meet, which makes today day 1, tomorrow will be day 2, and next week it's gonna be day 5, day 6, day 7. Alright, you could also keep track of your assignments based on the number as well. If you didn't do day 2, or if you weren't able to watch the video on day 2, then you know that you can go back to day 2's video and submit the assignment on day 2's form. I'll show you guys how to upload the file with Excel once again in this video. I'll also show you guys how to send the Google Sheet link again. The whole point of today is just to make sure all of this is captured on video, so that for those of you who forgot, can always come back day 1, watch the video. Some videos that I stream will maybe begin with just me waiting for some students to sign on. So if you notice that with the videos after the live stream, you can just fast forward to the point where we actually start the activity. Okay, that's the drawback with live streams. Sometimes I use it and I must wait for students, because right now we have 15 people watching, which is less than half the class. However, after a certain time, I will begin the class either way. So for those of you who watch the video after the stream, you can fast forward past all the waiting, maybe all the questions that some people might have to get their video up and running. Alright, so assignment example: to submit assignment will be done through these forms. The Google Sheet link section is reserved for the links of your Google Sheet after you've done the action, after you've done the assignment. The file section here that says add file is reserved for Excel. So if you have Excel, I would prefer that you use it over Google Sheets. And if you do not have Excel, then please by all means use Google Sheets. So other than structure wise, posting assignment every day and a video every day that we meet, you can always come to the classwork section just to isolate all those posts from the other conversations that are shown in the stream. So here, look for the days and look for the videos and look for the assignments. Alright, if you have any questions, again, just ask in the chat area found on the left hand side. I'll answer it as soon as I see it, and maybe try and minimize the conversation if it doesn't have anything to do with the class. Right, Davish? Jabir? So this is the example that I gave you guys last week. This one does not have to be done. It's just an example. For all classes, I will always go live. The reason why is the video going live is the same thing as me giving you your assignments. All the videos will contain the instructions that you need to do for the assignments. Alright? So every time we're supposed to meet, today we meet at 11:25, that's our schedule. So I'll be live streaming every time that we meet, if we were to meet in class. Tomorrow I think we meet around 8:55, I think. If I'm not correct, just check your schedule, and again, I'll be live streaming at that time. Don't panic if you aren't able to view the video live. The only thing that, yes, you cannot do is maybe ask me questions live, but the video will be available after this stream is over. So this is the example found here. You don't have to do the this is the example. This is the assignment for today, day 1. All I want you guys to do is just to enter your name, your last name, and your class. Please use the format of the number and the letter, nothing else, no dash. Uppercase C, please. Today is pretty much just a trial run, just so that I can test, make sure you guys can hear me properly. If I'm not loud enough, let me know. I'll speak a little bit louder. But make sure you try and raise the volume of your device first, alright, before you ask me to speak louder. Most videos will be around, try keeping it around 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes max if I have to explain a lot of stuff. Want to believe that as we go along and I don't have to explain certain things with the Excel and the sheets, I could minimize the amount of time we take. Alright, in terms of today's assignment, so far we have 27 people who has turned it in. Alright, so a good list of people has already turned in the assignment, even though only 19 people are watching. So this assignment again does not include any files to upload or any Google Sheets to be done, which is why I think there's more people that turned it in than actually who are watching the video. So be prepared, guys. If you can, do me a favor, let these guys know that the video is very important when it comes to doing the assignment, because the instructions will be found in the video. So it's worthwhile to watch the videos, even if you cannot be here for the live stream for whatever reason. At least watch it sometime later on. Skip the parts in the beginning if it only sounds like I'm waiting for students. As long as you see me working on an Excel sheet, that means that I'm working on the activity and it should be there, or maybe a little bit before that. You should rewind, okay? Trying to make sure you guys don't spend any unnecessary time, right, between classes or before classes while I'm waiting for students. So just get right into the activity on the video by fast forwarding. All right, once the submission says your response has been submitted or has been recorded, I got it. Okay, no need to ask. As long as it says your response has been recorded, it means I got it. Make sure you click on the submit button of the assignment. If not, I will not end up with your assignment. So again, if you have any questions, and let me know in the live chat over here. So for this class, we'll be using either Google Sheets for those who don't have Excel, or we'll be using Excel. If you don't have Google Sheets, search for it online. The mere fact that you are enrolled in my class means that you are using some account to allow you to use Classroom. And if that is the case, click on the Google Sheets link and it should allow you to sign right in without even asking, because it is linked to your account. I've already created some. I've already received some who did the example assignment. I've already received some from 1C who did an assignment today, which it is their day 2. So for using the Google Sheets, just click on blank. It's gonna open a new sheet for you, and if you look down here, it's gonna show you all the sheets that you've worked on. But in my case, I am able to see some of my students' sheets, for example, Ami and Jaden. But these are not mine. If you notice, these are from my students. I can see these because these were uploaded to me. If I filter out those, these are the ones that are all mine. So we click on blank to begin using the spreadsheet. First thing I want you guys to do when you open a new sheet, give it a minute to load. Wait for alright, is to rename this based on what day you're working on. If it's day 1 today, you put assignment day 1. Separate with a dash or a minus sign. Put in your name, separate by a dash once more, and put in your class. For whatever work we'll be doing, follow along with the video if you can. If you cannot, watch the video and then pause it in areas that you need to do the work, and then play it when you're ready to continue on. I know it might be kind of difficult to live stream and do the work unless you snap half the window on this side and maybe have the next window with the video on the other side. That's one way to do it. But for those using cell phones or tablets, I think the best way to do it is just watch the live stream, ask questions if you have any, and then when it's time to do the work, you watch the video, pause it when necessary, continue with the work, go back to the video, play, pause, play, pause. Basically just alternate between the video and your spreadsheet. Most activities for the next 2 weeks will be basically to recreate the basic things that I have done. So whatever I do in Excel or Sheets in the next 2 weeks, it's simply to just follow exactly what I've done, listen to what I'm explaining, and reproducing the same spreadsheet that I have made for you guys. So again, this is Google Sheets. It saves by itself when you type something, when you perform an action. It's gonna save by itself, and it will save to your drive. If you click on the little icon up here, it will take you back to the main page, and all your assignments or sheets or files will be saved down here. For my case, once you're done with the assignment, make sure you still have the spreadsheet open. You click up here in the address bar, you right click and you copy this link. It has to be while the spreadsheet is open, because if you are here in the main page and you send me this, I'm not gonna see your main page, but I'll end up seeing my main page. So it is very important that you have this spreadsheet open and then you send me this, because you see this code here, that's your spreadsheet's unique code. So we copy this, we go back to the assignment post. After you've entered your name and your class, in the other links or the other posts for assignments, I've separated name by first name and last name. Please take note of that. So instead of writing your whole name on the assignment today, you notice it's your first name, the next one is your last name, and then the class. It's gonna follow that structure for the next 2 weeks. So for those using Google Sheets, you right click in the Google Sheets section, you paste the link, and then you submit. Once you click submit and let go, I'll get this link here and I will view your spreadsheet using this link. Now, for those who are using Excel, the process will be a little different. Start by opening Excel. This is the main page that shows when you first open Excel. Click on the blank workbook and you'll be creating a new workbook from scratch. For this example, you type out what you need to type out, make changes however you need to make. Then you click on File and save your file. Remember to choose which folder to save your file in. I'm going to choose desktop, since the desktop is basically this area right here. I'll save it on the desktop because it's gonna be easy for me to find it when it's time to upload my file. Again, we follow the same naming convention as the sheets. Assignment day 1, your name, your class. Click on save, and it's here. So now that I know where this is, I can bring back up the form. I can now add my file, since now it's saved on my computer and it actually exists. Click on this button here, select files from your device. So we know that I saved it in the desktop, so I'll click on desktop on here and I'll look for assignment day 1, 1E. If you can't find it in this window, you can always begin typing it out and it should bring up some matches for you. As you can see, I've had assignments from day 2 for 3C today, so that's why that's there. But make sure you look for your one, click open, and you click on the upload button. Once this upload finished loading, it's gonna close the window by itself and you click submit. Once you click submit, it says your response has been recorded, and like I said, once you see this, I have your response. No need to ask me, no need to confirm. This is your confirmation right here. Your response has been recorded. For my part, I'll be going back, and I'll be checking on who turned in the assignment. I'll be able to view your file when it's time for me to check your assignments. I'll be able to go, for example, on this one. This is the example that I just posted on, and I can go and view all the responses that I've gotten so far. This was the last one. Personally, that's the one that I uploaded. But this is my part. I just showed you guys, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm gonna be doing. So today's assignment, since you guys are asking once again, is assignment for day 1. If you open the form and you read the instructions, all you have to do is type in your name, your class on the lines provided. So enter your first name, enter your last name, and enter your class. Alright, that's all you're supposed to do for today. I just wanted to use today to make sure you guys can hear me, that the video runs. Basically monitor how many people are watching on average. At one point it was at 22, now it's down, but it's back to 22 again. So please remember guys, upload the file if you're using Excel, paste the link if you're using Google Sheets. If you have a question outside of class time, then send me an email. I'll do my best to find it amongst all these other emails that I've received from the Google Classroom. Every time a person comments, an email is sent. So, any more questions? I have some advice actually for tomorrow. Before the class even starts, make sure you have your applications open, Excel or Google Sheets. Make sure you have it already open. That way, as soon as we start, you can just start following along. Once again, these videos will be on YouTube permanently. You can go and view them. Let your friends, your classmates know, for those of them that could not make it, if they need to watch it, they can. The assignment structure homework, if you're talking about the example from last week, this is not going to be collected this year. This is just an example, people. An example for you guys to look at how the form will look for you to submit your work going forward. Alright. Well, the homework for today is basically just to send me the name and last name and class. Tomorrow, basically, yes, our assignment will be the same as 1C, as I'm trying to keep the content the same across all my first form classes. So whatever we'll be doing tomorrow is whatever we did today for 1C, being that today was my second day for 1C. You can't do that, Henny. That's one option. Of course, it's up to you. I will still be live streaming for tomorrow, day 2, because there might be different questions that each class might want to ask. But for those of you that want to do the assignment beforehand by watching another class's video, sure, you can do that. I actually did think about just uploading one video and just making that be the video for all first forms. But if I did that, we wouldn't be able to do these live sessions and then again the live chat. So that's the reason why I decided, all right, I'll just live stream each time, each class, every day. For the same reason that different people might have different questions, I can't just upload a video and expect everyone to just understand, even though the video is really self-explanatory. Everything you see that I'm doing in the video, you can just rewind 10 seconds and just rewatch it, or just pause and do the action that I'm doing. But I wanted to have these live sessions. I wanted to have this contact where you could just ask me questions during the session. The catch when it comes to watching the classes video, the other classes video, is that the form where you submit the assignment still will not be posted until the day that I do the session. Alright, so for again coming back to Hinny's question, if you watch 1C's video that I did today, yes, you can do the assignment before the day it's even due or before I even present on it, but remember that the form to submit it will not be uploaded in the classroom yet. Every day that we meet is the day that I will upload or post these two posts, one being a video post, one being an assignment post. Alright, so we've been going 30 minutes now, and the only reason why the videos may be long is again the time it takes to explain certain things. So as we go forward and you guys know what you need, well, if there's no more questions, I'll bid you guys farewell. It is 12 p.m. I recommend everybody go and get something to eat. I will be online. After every video stream ends, the chat will be on for maybe like 5 more minutes. So if you have any last minute questions, send me questions. Remember to do this assignment, which is just to enter your name, your last name, and your class. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. Tomorrow we begin with an actual spreadsheet. We begin with an actual usage of the application. If you're using Sheets, let me know if you're trying to do something that I'm doing in Excel that you're not sure of. That way I can quickly switch over to Sheets, demonstrate it, and then go back to Excel. So tomorrow, be ready, guys. Alright, enjoy your lunches as well, guys. See you tomorrow. I'll end the stream now.